everybody, this is the one and only here on the YouTube channel, which is Heavy Metal 95 here. We got a brand new little topic for this statement. So today's topic for the statement, we're going to be talking about the heavy gauge guitar strings could be perfect for metal guitarists as well as live performances. For those who haven't been wondering, because I just wanted to come across for the way of this as well, because, well, most guitarists in like rock bands and metal bands in general can use the D'Addario guitar strings or the Ernie Ball or the DR strings as well. Some of them can, but I would highly recommend I wouldn't recommend using the regular slinky strings, like if you want to tune down a half step for like drop C tuning on there. But the guitar strings I recommend use, which I get, are these heavier gauge strings, like much heavier, like especially like, say for example, I have the heavy core guitar string, nickel plated steel from Dunlop guitar. This is the guitar strings that I use. This is from Dunlop. This is for the heavier tones on guitar, including performances, especially for metal guitarists that use heavier gauge strings. Although I have used this as well, and these are the strings that I used on this guitar. This is the main one that I use. This is the Strat copy from, I'm guessing probably, what is this brand? Spectrum Guitars. Even though I've already scraped off the logo with my thumbnail, just to make it look like some brand no one knows. Yep. But not only that, guess what? I remember I taked out the strings, like the Ernie Ball skinny top, heavy bottom ones, because I had problems to take the pain in the butt thing. So when I switched from Ernie Ball to Dunlop, because I kind of graduated to this. This is actually better than the regular slinky guitar strings from Ernie Ball, in my opinion. And this is what you should get if you want to recommend using it as well. And this is great for metal guitarists, especially when you're in the band, and also performances, like if you want to perform live at like the concert gigs in general, as if I can now remember. And if I'm not mistaken though, is that I just wanted to come by of how this is the main guitar I used. I have installed all these to like the tuning, like one. I don't know why it tuned all the way up like this. Sorry about the tuning. Yeah, it's just that I wanted to like recommend using it. You can also use it for like half step E tuning, or you can use the drop C tuning, or any type of guitar tuning what is recommended, what you use as well. Especially if you have a guitar and then you want to have a different tuning on there. Well, especially if you're a guitarist in the band as well. Because I just wanted to say, first off of this, to my first starters as well, especially for a guitarist like me as well, because I must say, you can use different types of guitar tunings, like the G standard tuning, the C half step tuning, standard tuning, or the drop C tuning, and the D standard guitar tuning, and the drop detuning. Now I come to think of this, because I really understand and the standard guitar tuning also, for the most part. I must say, most guitar tunings I used as well. Because I know most guitarists have used probably like Ernie Ball guitar strings, like most of them. Like, especially, I wanted to come by for what I now remembered. Because there is also the skinny top, heavy bottom guitar strings from Ernie Ball. I'm not sure if they count as the heavy gauge guitar strings, but the heavy core Dunlop guitar strings is more recommended for metal guitarists, especially the ones that were for their performance in metal music, when they handle the aggressive playing and maintain the stability for lower tunings. How they made this as an excellent choice on the metal for every metal guitarist, with especially the strings that are designing with the nickel wound steel, has a crisp tone that cuts through every dent of distortion for like metal, especially for the unique heavy gauge strings. If you have different tunings for your style and your metal performance, once you're in the metal band as well. Yep. Because now that I come to think of it as well, for the whole thing, this how it gets a lot good. Even though, especially for fast guitar solos and string bends on your guitar, although the skinny top, heavy bottom, however, this is a lot more heavy, this is more recommended for guitar playing performances, aside than the skinny top, heavy bottom guitar strings from Ernie Ball. So I just decided to graduate to this. I think I've graduated from switching the guitar strings from Ernie Ball to Dunlop, because I highly recommend using Dunlop, because to me, the heavy core guitar strings from Dunlop is better for your metal performance, especially for once you're a metal guitarist in a metal band, as if I come to think of it as well, because even though I have installed all the guitar strings from Ernie Ball onto this guitar, I highly recommend using these because those are better for your guitar ability to play. Although I had a double set of these off of Amazon, because this is more highly recommended if you're a guitarist in a metal band, because that's the real reason I wanted to get involved on the whole having guitar strings for performances. If you have a guitar tech who want to install the strings for your guitar and you want to switch out the single coil pickups and then you replace them with the humbucker pickups, you should ask your guitar tech to install your, like, you want to take out the Ernie Ball regular slinky strings and install them with the skinny top, with the heavy core guitar strings from Dunlop, because this is perfect for metal guitarists as well. Yep, because I have a good real, that is the real main reason I had to pick those as a better guitar once you're a guitarist, especially for having it as picking some strings for the heavy gauge strings that I highly recommend that you use, much heavier, because this is something better what you should choose, because I had tuned this all the way up to this guitar. Yeah. I highly recommend, although I have tuned this guitar all the way up to its standard tuning, I have the strings I'm using, which are the heavier gauge strings, which is the heavy core nickel-plated steel 10 by 48 heavy gauge guitar strings from Dunlop. This is the one you should use instead of the, like, especially if you're in a metal I mean, it's okay if you can use Ernie Ball regular slinky or the skinny top heavy bottom. I'd highly recommend using Dunlop, because I rather use Dunlop because it's a lot more better for me, though, because especially if you want to have some heavier ability of playing the guitar fast once you're in a metal band, because that's the real main reason I had to use this guitar as well. Now that I think of it, because that's the real good reason as well, once you're a guitarist as well. Yep. Like, if you want to be on the metal concert gig with the band, and you have a guitar tech, you could ask, here's the only thing you do, once you set up the guitar amplifiers, you could have a guitar tech install the guitar faceplate and take out take out the single coil pickups, and you replace them with the humbucker pickups. And then you could also install the heavy gauge strings, such as the heavy core nickel-plated steel from Dunlop guitar strings. Especially for a guitar tech would know for this one, if they have a lot for this, because once you're in a band as well, because every guitar tech has to install the humbucker pickups once before they install the heavy core guitar strings, like this one from Dunlop, because this is a lot more recommended of what you could use once you're in a metal band as well. And that's besides from whatever I come by to this according, or whatever I can understand once you're in a band. So that's going to be it for my topic for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the notifications bell button for more surprises if you miss anything new. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you like as well. Just let me know. Be sure to check out my channel, because I've been really started getting into our rock song history videos and metal song history videos. Especially if you're new to the channel, feel free to check out if you like as well. And that's all I have what I got for today. And for those who haven't been wondering, if you haven't seen my previous video, be sure to check out my video at the end of this video if you missed it, in case if you all wondered as well. Because that's the real reason I've been wanting to become a guitarist in a metal band as well. Because that's besides the point. This is Heavy Metal 95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. Goodbye for now. Stay tuned for more videos.